Hello everyone, it's Dee and welcome to my Pick a Card Tarot Readings channel. In this video, we are going to bring forth letters from Spirit just for you. And this is messages that run pretty deep. My original intention for this video and reading is not how it turned out at all. I had this, idea of bringing forth these very loving, inspiring, uplifting messages for each of you through the letter. And as I was sitting to channel to bring forth the information, the messages for each letter, Spirit showed me something different entirely and said, this is the setup, this is the energy. And through the cards, the reading that I do after we read the letter from Spirit is going to bring forth that inspiration and deeper messages and guidance that you are so seeking. So this is a timeless reading. When you come across it is when it should resonate the most for you. And I did sit with Spirit and channel each of the 3 letters that you have to choose from. And my intention is, if the letter does not resonate 100% as I'm reading it to you, perhaps pick a different letter, because my intention is for this to resonate 100% or not at all, so that it is a very personalized, deep message for somebody who needs it right now, today, in this moment. And Spirit did go deep in these messages, so you'll know right away whether this is your letter or not. And also, as I read the letter, keep in mind any specific words or phrases, numbers, locations, anything like that that has a special resonance for you or synchronistic meaning for you. Know that that's a sign from Spirit that, yes, I am speaking to you, I see you. And that's why it is in this letter, and it holds a very special message outside of the main message that's coming forth in each and every letter. So there are 3 different letters to choose from. I will read the letter and then do a reading right after that. I will start with the first scroll. There are timestamps listed for the others below. Hello, scroll number 1. Let's get right into the letter and message from Spirit just for you. You have been questioning your place in the folds of reality among man. Your hope is evaporating as do the morning dewdrops that kiss magenta tulips under the dawning sun. Your heart is heavy with troubled burdens. Your mind sways back and forth between the shadow and light of your own making. Come now, walk with me. There is a place you belong. You've walked the trials of spiritual evolution through frequencies of love's infinite vibrational spectrum. You are now ready to align to stable vibrations of love through romance, friend, and family relationships. The energy of Venus rains down upon you for the next 2 years. This journey leads you into the golden spirals of love's 5th dimensional frequencies of light. You will find your soul tribe. So, first scroll, this is definitely about you connecting to much better, stronger relationships through friend, through romance, even with troubled family connections and relationships. You're moving into a period of great healing and new connective energy, where you may have struggled in the past to find that, perfect romance, and not perfect in the sense that they're perfect, but the perfect fit for you, where you guys feel right together. They love you, you love them. It's not crazy, it's not chaotic, just feeling a real simple desire. Like, I'm not asking for the whole world. I'm just asking for somebody to connect to, somebody that can feel me, somebody that gets me and I get them, and it's mutual, and it's romance, and it's friendships for some of you, it's family relationships for some of you. And Spirit is saying you're moving in to a period where now you're going to align to your soul tribe. You were working through different frequencies of the vibration of love that has taught you, and you evolved through that. And this evolved version of you for the next 2 years is experiencing love's fifth dimensional frequencies of light, which aligned you to your soul tribe. So let's get right in to your reading. All right, let's look into aligning to your soul tribe, these higher frequency, fifth dimensional frequencies of love's light code energy. Let's see how that is playing out. What else do you want to say, Spirit? You've got Earth and protected soul. All the relationships that have left you for purpose, okay? They were intended to be with you for a specific period of your journey. They were meant to grow you and teach you, and a lot of your connections were these other frequencies of love that are lower vibrational, okay, because you were learning life lessons through these relationships, and you've gained those lessons. And now it's time for connections of a higher frequency of the love energy. And some of those connections, they can't make that jump with you, and that's why they had to fall away. And sometimes we have bitter ends because the tie needs to be severed because our paths diverge, and there's new relationships that are going to be coming into your life where they're truly in alignment with your soul, with your heart, and you feel like you belong, and you feel loved and supported and protected, and it makes what you've lost, it seems small, okay, because of now what you're gaining. You're going to understand it's time to align to your soul tribe. And these are just higher frequencies of love. And this comes through a family connection. This comes through a friend connection. This comes through romance connection. Let's pull you some more cards. And with that Earth, it's like Spirit is saying you are right where you belong. Trust the path. Trust the journey. The flame. And the cats. Oh, right. So you got the devil and the cats here. And this is you where the energy's dying, the flame is going out, and that's talking about those lower frequencies of love, because the vibration of love is an entire spectrum, and each frequency of that spectrum serves purpose. Some of it's lower vibrational and some of it's higher vibrational. And that lower vibrational energy represented by the devil and the cats is fading out of your life, out of your experience. And the cats are connections that are secretive, that are tricky, that are scandalous, that are deceptive, that talk behind your back, really don't have your best interest, okay? That's what's leaving out of your life. And you know, this is specifically around relationships, so to me it's pretty incredible after that channel message that the cards that are coming through are just reiterating that, like, those energies, those love frequencies, like, you're vibrating out of that experience. And anybody who can't like vibrate with you upward, it's like they have to fall away, and they were no good for you anyways. And you're really going to come into understanding that and knowing that and feeling much more accepting of that. And also a message of love doesn't hurt you, love doesn't abandon you. Just because you have experienced these lower vibrational frequencies, they've grown you. You're wiser, you're more mature, you're more resourceful, you are so much more expanded for your travels here, all right? And I know, because I've had these in my life too, okay? I get it. Like, they're no fun, but they grow you. And you've got to remember that you're coming out of this frequency, and you're shifting into a higher frequency of love energy, which means it's time to attract different type of relationships. And that means don't make the new pay for the crimes of the old, because you're done with that energy. You're done with that cycle. And what we project outwardly is what we experience. And Spirit really wants you to know that you're done with that. You've cleared that energy. So, really work with yourself to tell yourself that it's safe to love. It's safe to be open. It's safe to be vulnerable and emotionally exposed. And you are part of a soul tribe, and you are aligning to these people, and they love you, and they're honest, and you can trust them, and they can trust you. And just work in those energies and believe that and feel that, because you are a protected soul. And it's time for you to align to your soul tribe. You've done the work, and you've shifted frequencies. And so let the past go so the new can come in. Let's pull some tarot. Okay, yes, Ace of Wands. Look at that. Faith, the Hierophant, and the Moon. Oh my goodness. So the devil energy leaving the darkness, and here comes the light. Here comes Spirit. Here it is. You've done the work. The Ten of Wands representing soul lessons, life lessons that you've really experienced through relationships. You've cleared it. You are beginning a whole new cycle. And in that space, remember, this is new frequencies of love energy that you are working with, that you have elevated yourself to. So you deserve relationships and connections that align with you in that space. Because here it is. You've got the Hierophant. You are protected. You are guided by the angels always, always. And there's an acknowledgement of the trials and tribulations and struggles that you've been through, but you remained true to your center, to your core. And you have taken each and every moment, and you've grown from it, rather than letting it break you down, rather than making it stop you from living life. And that doesn't mean that you haven't gone through, great periods of sadness, of loneliness, of depression with the moon coming through. But you're coming out of this, okay? You're done with this energy. You've cleared it. And with the moon, I also am feeling very strongly like how wise you are. And you don't realize it, all right, until you start moving into this new cycle, and just the way, you talk with people and things you share with them, and just what feels very natural and logical for you advice-wise. They are going to be awed by you and just what you've been through, and your strength and your courage, and what you've overcome. And there will be a lot of admiration. This is connections of the light, connecting with your true soul tribe. And whether friends or romance or a strengthening of a family connection, you guys will be connected empathically, okay, for sure, with this moon. But the devil and the good right here, clearing that, coming into the light. That is such a powerful message after that letter. So let's pull some more cards. And these cats, I love cats, but in this particular deck, these cats are treacherous and scandalous and do not have anybody's best interest at heart whatsoever. And realizing that and seeing that in certain connections was very painful for you, was a huge like a disillusionment for you. And that also comes through with the moon. But you got the Ace of Wands. You're starting on a new path, new connections. Oh my gosh, look at what flipped just as I'm saying that. So yeah, whole new adventure. You've cleared that journey through the major arcana, all right? And you're starting back at one, but on a new level, like you've leveled up. It's filled with different experiences, and another message of don't make the new pay for the crimes of the old, of the past. Now we have the Page of Swords, and we have the Four of Wands. Page of Swords to me is talking about the newness. You got Ace of Wands, the Fool, and a Page. That's all about new energy that is going to be very stable and long lasting. Like the Four of Wands, your home, your roots, your safe haven, your oasis, your people, your tribe. Here it is. Finally, at last. The Ace of Wands also indicating, like, you know, stepping through this doorway here. And you're gonna feel like you belong, okay? It's some of you, you know, have some connections that are in your life that are good and positive, and some of you are saying, I don't have anybody. Either way, there are new people, new energies coming in, and old connections that move with you through this process, they're going to grow with you into those higher frequencies of love. And the ones that can't or aren't ready or it's not part of their path, they have to fall away from your experience, or they'll only hold you back, they'll only hold you down. You don't need to deal with this sort of gossipy, really splintered energy from other people. I see you being much more guarded about your energy, about like who you let in before. It's like you were an open door, like you wanted to give everybody a chance. You wanted to see the good in everybody right from the start. And, you know, at times that's won you some, and at times that's lost you some. And you really question yourself and who you are along the way. And, you know, people have perceived your generosity, your open heart as weakness, as a point of let me manipulate. And each person that brought a challenge to your goodness was one of your life lessons, and you've moved through that and you've overcome that. And now it's time for you to feel protected and safe in your circle, in this earth, in your skin, in who you are. Oh, that's beautiful and deep. Let's pull a few more cards. Knight of Swords. There's going to be so much honesty in these connections. Palace of Cups. Yeah, this is being completely open and vulnerable emotionally. Like that is how safe you feel. Okay, and also talking about the maturity of your emotional body through this soul cycle that you are now ended. Okay, now you've completed. And this is like the maturity. This is the highest denomination of the cup suit. And this is you. I would say, because we have that moon and now this Palace of Cups, you guys are all very sensitive souls. All right. You're empathic. You really pick up on the vibes of others. And even if you sense like lower vibrational energy, I feel you still let people in, because it's like everybody, you know, has been through hard times. Like you're just very understanding and compassionate for people and what they're going through. And, you know, at times, again, it feels like you've gotten really, really burned. And other times, that beautiful essence and aspect of you has opened doors and moved mountains. And Spirit says, don't lose the best parts of you because of the darkness. hold on to the best parts of you. You don't want to lose that. You want to grow that. You want to expand on that. You want to evolve that. And each challenge helps. That's the trigger point. It's its purpose. And lastly, the Knight of Swords, no longer having to worry. You have to constantly watch your back. Who's really on your side? Who's really there for you? This devil energy fading away. You're going into the Hierophant, into the light, aligning to your soul tribe. So let's pull a final message from Spirit for you. Problems resolve when you surrender them to your angels. Let all that needs to fall away, whether still physically present or just present in your emotions, what needs to fall away, allow it to do so, because there is so much beautiful energy that's going to come flooding in for you. All right, so those are your messages from Spirit. I am sending you so much love and light. Take care. Hello, scroll number 2. Let's get right into your message from Spirit. The darkness, like a night sky void of the moon and stars, shadows your thoughts. The shadow was born of a wound another placed within you. The emotional bleeding began in that moment and has never stopped. The angels have heard a wrenching cry from your heart and have collected the tears streaming from your saddened eyes. Your journey is not wasted, for now the angels will cleanse your wounds with the healing salts of your tears. The fates unexpectedly twist and turn. The hand which yielded the sword against you shall also bring justice to you. You will sleep for 6 nights in the garden of angels. A golden dawn greets you upon waking after the 6th night. And then. So, Spirit left it off and then, because your and then is different for each of you. But you are going to be given the justice that you deserve. Okay, what has harmed your heart, broken your soul. This is a very deep, deep hurt, sadness, and pain I was feeling as I was receiving this letter for you. And you've maybe lost faith. You're thinking like, life isn't fair. This is unjust. I've been doing the right thing. I've been doing the right thing. Like, how did this happen? How did this happen? And this is so intricate and complex, and all the different energies that play out from this with you, with the hand that, placed this wound within you, and so many other factors connected that you don't see. Okay? And that pain that was inflicted, that wound that was seated within you, that same hand is now going to bring you the justice for whatever that means for you and your journey. However that will play out, your justice will be served. You will be vindicated. You will receive what has been lost. All right? Spirit knows that you've been hurting, knows that you've been in a very deep, deep emotional pain that's been hard to shake free of. And what happened just feels so heavy to me. And here, sleeping in the garden of angels, that's a message, but there's also a riddle in that for some of you, okay? But that's talking about the healing process that's taking place, and it's more than 6 nights, all right? But that's you're coming to the point where you're going to wake up to a new day, a new dawn, and this heaviness, this darkness is no longer going to be there. So let's get into your message with the cards and see what else Spirit would like to say. Okay, let's see what justice is coming to you after somebody has done you very, very dirty here, or just the turning of events felt so unfair. We have Virgo, I nurture you. Yes, it is definitely time for some deep, deep healing. That sleeping in the garden of angels, right there, I nurture you, healing you from the inside out, bringing you into a new perspective, really balancing out your energies for you, because there is justice that's coming your way, that's owed to you. All right, so let's pull a few more cards here. I love to see that you're getting that healing all the way around. Like, this could even be physical healing, like physical, emotional. Yeah, and look at, we've got the Queen. Some of you, this is deeply emotionally healing for you. All right. Oh, and it's time for some wish fulfillment. So we have the Secret and the Rider. This is good news right here. Where you have been in the dark, okay, where you have been very, very lost and confused in all of this, and why this happened, or how could have this person said, done this to me. I never saw this coming. I never expected this. What happened to you really knocked you down, and the angels are coming in to heal you, to uplift you, for you to see from a different perspective, because it's time to move on from this pain, and there's this blessing coming in that's like picking you up and carrying you out of this garden. All right, this garden of angels. That and then moment is there is somebody coming in and like picking you up and leading you out of the garden of angels, whether that is a literal person, a huge blessing coming into your life, the deep healing, a major illumination and understanding. All right, you are absolutely going to be freed from these shackles of emotion and pain. There's a purification and the justice coming in, where you're no longer going to be in the dark. You're going to understand. You're going to see how it all fits together, and you're going to feel quite satisfied with the outcome, the way the tides turn in your favor. Oh, that's deep. So let's pull some tarot. Three of Wands, Tree of Life, Three of Pentacles. Okay, so you got 2 3s. That makes the 6. So there's that 6 again, and look at what is very next. Justice. You are receiving your justice. It's coming. All right. Here, sorry, my phone is buzzing if you hear that, but I can't see it from where I'm at, so I can't answer it and make the buzzing stop. This here, the Tree of Life, yes, the karmic energies will be balanced for you and for the hand that yielded the wound into you. All right, and you have waited for this moment. A lot of you have been in confusion, been in the dark, and you've been waiting for this moment. And now we have 3 and 3, or we have the 6. And, Spirit gave us that riddle of spending 6 nights in the Garden of Angels, and in the center of the Tree of Life is the number 6. So that is very, very significant for you guys. I would look up the spiritual meaning behind number 6, the angel meaning, like, go as far as you can go, because that has a lot to do with the way energies are playing out for you, that number, that sacred number. All right. And you are getting your justice, and this could, be money. This could be somebody returning what they've taken from you. This could be an apology. This could be a huge blessing coming into your world. It's just, you've been waiting for this, and now it's time for things to be balanced in your world as well in the world of the one that inflicted the wound, for whatever that means. And the six knights, and you have 3 of wands, 3 of pentacles. This is spirit, this is the physical. All right, so there's something happening in the spirit of a healing and something happening in the physical of a healing for you guys. And this does feel absolutely 100% like justice is served. You're happy and satisfied with the outcome. Let's pull some more tarot. The Devil, Knight of Wands, Knight of Cups. Nice. All right. Yes, whatever the Devil here represents for you, it's gonna be rectified quite quickly and swiftly, and it brings you a lot of emotional healing. Some of you, I feel like this is like a deep apology. Somebody really wanting to go far out of their way to make things right with you, okay? Those of you where this is somebody who really, really hurt you, they've received a bit of karma. There's a lot of guilt on their consciousness. They know they screwed up. They know they did wrong, and they've been convicted for it within their spirit, and they're coming in strong to make it right with you. Some of you, this is definitely an apology, and what else can I do to make this right? Others of you, it's the way the hand of justice is moving. It swiftly pulls you out of this devil energy, reignites your soul, and that emotional healing and satisfaction comes in. And the Devil is number 15. And that's a 1 and a 5, right? That makes a 6. So there is that 6 again. Palace of Swords. Oh yeah, you are receiving ultimate justice right here. The Star, you're going to be so happy for the way things unfold. Oh yeah, look at 9 of Cups next. These 2 cards are that, deep emotional satisfaction and fulfillment. The lower denomination, the higher denomination, you've got them both. So the highest form of justice for you and your personal situation, like that is what you are receiving here. And it brings forth a lot of healing and a lot of happiness emotionally. And your mind is cleared, like the burden is lifted off of you, okay? So deep, deep healing coming in with this justice that's being served to you from a wrong that somebody else inflicted upon you, upon your life, that you really struggled with here. It's time for that energy to be healed and released, and the hand that yielded the damage now yields the blessing, the healing somehow, some way. So it is time for justice and healing, and you are very happy with the way it all unfolds. So let's pull you an advice. While you have a pulse, make every beat of your heart count. Yes, it is time to come out of that deep sadness and trust and know that sometimes, the wheels of karma move quite slowly, but they're always moving, and timing is truly everything, and the time has come for you to receive your justice. So those are your messages. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care. Hello, scroll number 3. Let's get right into your letter from Spirit. You didn't realize it at the time, but you didn't get what you asked for, what you hoped for, because I was protecting you. There is a door that will open for you within the next 2 months. When that happens, you will understand why I blocked you before. You were willing to accept sand when you deserve the stars. Rejection is truly for your own protection, regardless of the reason why. With time, you will always solve the riddles of the past. You will see the energies and timing at play in every step of your life as your wisdom grows through the follies of past choice. Trust your journey. You are headed to better things. Allow the surprise. So this is a beautiful message that something you were asking for was low-hanging fruit, and that's why it didn't happen. It didn't play out. It was sour in your mouth because Spirit says you deserve more. And within the next 2 months, it could be a week from now, it could be 2 months from now. It's within 2 months. There is this unexpected door that is going to open for you, and you're going to understand why, what didn't happen, what couldn't work in the past, why that was. And you're going to very happily accept this sweet tasting fruit that sits behind this door that's going to open for you. So let's get right into the cards and elaborate further on this. You were blocked from something you really wanted. So let's go deeper to see what door is now going to open and what understanding is going to come to you because of what's behind this door that shall open so beautifully for you. Oh, we've got Libra. I love you. So many of you, this may be about a certain relationship. Like, why couldn't this relationship happen? Or why can't I have a romantic love in general? Or why can't I have good friends in general? Or, you know, I feel like I'm having bad luck and Spirit blocked you for purpose, and now you're going to understand I love you. That's what Spirit is saying to you. I love you and I protect you, and what's not in alignment to your highest good, I will shield you from, because you deserve more, you deserve better, especially around a relationship that just didn't work out or didn't pan out, or you feel like you've been alone for a long time without a romantic partner or without real friends. And you know, the solitude journey, whenever you are on a solitude journey, that is a big indication that you're walking with Spirit at that point in your life, whether you're consciously aware of it or not. You're walking with Spirit and you're evolving and you're learning and you're expanding and you're illuminating through the process. Okay, so let's pull some more cards here, go deeper. But Spirit wants to say I love you, and you need to know that, and you need to feel that, and also you need to hear more I love yous in your life, and they're coming. Look at that, the breakup. So definitely strongly relationship based for most of you, and abundance. And then for others of you, it looks like some money, some assets, or just making your way, making ends meet. All right, you were blocked, you were closed out, you were stopped, and it put a lot of hurt in you, a lot of confusion. Like, why, Spirit? This seemed like the perfect one for me, or this seemed like the perfect job, or, you know, I was a great friend. Why did this happen? Why am I lonely? Why am I single? Why am I broke? Why this? Why didn't I get that job? Just, you know, a lot of really confused energy about why this did not happen. And Spirit's like, it didn't happen because I love you. And that would not have been a good path for you, even though in that moment in your perception that seemed logical or seemed like the right thing. There is better for you, and this door that's opening within the next 2 months, it's either to a really good job or to much better connections and relationships that are filled with an abundance of good emotion. Okay, so let's pull some tarot. Four of Pentacles, the Fool, and Seven of Swords. Okay, so this is definitely the energy of you feeling like you can't win for trying. Like, I see you trying to be positive, you know, trying to do the right thing, trying to be grateful. But you have perpetually kind of gone through this same experience over and over where, you know, connection, relationship is very selfish and self-serving, and you feel taken advantage of, you feel stolen from, you feel betrayed. And it's like every time it's the same outcome with friends, with romance, and you're tired and you don't understand. And I feel like this last relationship that's, you know, newer in your consciousness, like why it couldn't have worked out, it's because it was just a repeat of that old energy. And you have learned something. There's an evolution about you at this point, and it's time to no longer have these type of connections. So some of you have to walk a solitude journey for a little bit so that you you know, recenter your energy and start seeing things differently, and seeing that you do deserve so much more than somebody who is Four of Pentacles, Seven of Swords type of energy. So much more. And you know, those of you where this is job or money, you just feel like you get overlooked. You can't get that raise, you can't get that promotion. Some of you could have lost a job because of the error of somebody else, or gossip that somebody else, you know, said about you, and you feel really cheated and snubbed. And Spirit says, oh no, just wait, there is justice. You know, Libra is about relationship as well as karma and justice. So you're getting that in relationships, some of you, and others of you, this is job wise. And in the next 2 months, there's a much better job situation, or there's a huge like vindication for you in general, in a troubled job situation. So let's pull some more tarot. Seven of Cups, Queen of Cups, and Strength. All right. So this is talking about the energies that are coming in for you. Okay, you've really fantasized here when it comes to relationships, whether it's a friend or a romance. You've really fantasized about like all the things you want to do. Like, I want to be able to go shopping with this person. I want to go out to lunch. I want to be able to call and just talk about everything and nothing. I want to travel. I want to fall in love. I want a really strong bond. I want to feel that in my life. And it's coming in. And some of you, this romance, this person, it almost feels like you dream this person into reality. Okay, like you dreamt them up and somehow here they are, whether it's friend or romance. You're going to have a really strong connection with them. But also, you know, these troubled connections that you've gone through with Strength coming out, they've really like grown you, developed you, matured you, expanded you. And you're going to see the positive in that, even though for quite some time you've been entrenched in the negative. All right. As far as like this job money thing, The job, like, you are so much better than like where you were or what you were reaching for. Like, you deserve more, and Spirit wants you to believe you deserve more so that you can align to that. Like, that's in your energy, that's in your cards to happen. And so the spirit wants to come in and help you as much with that process and journey as you will allow, to ensure that you check that off on your soul plan, the list of your soul plan. Okay, and oh nice, we've got the King of Cups, the Death card, and the Seven of Pentacles. All right. Some of you may have been at a particular job for a very, very, very long time, and you totally got the rug ripped out from underneath you. All right, and it feels very unfair, but don't you worry. Like, the energies are going to balance, the karma is going to come due, and it's in a positive way for you. There's a door opening within the next 2 months that will improve your finances, and you will feel happy job wise, like however this is shifting and playing out. Okay, now for others of you, this is just kind of like a last side message. There may be a relationship that it's like it just couldn't get off the ground in the past, like you were blocked from it getting off the ground, and now I feel Spirit has moved in your life and has moved in this other person's life. Okay, and what I see here, and this person will come back to you. Okay, this person will come back to you. This isn't like you need to wait on them. Like, within 2 months of this reading, they will come back to you if this is that person. All right, what I see is like here in the past, things just like it just couldn't get off the ground for whatever reason. It could be timing, it could be emotional baggage, it could be somebody just needed to really get themselves together in the physical realm, in the emotional realm. All right, so this is like it couldn't happen, so it ended. And you have hoped, like, I wish, I don't understand, like, why couldn't this have happened and played out? You know, it seems so right, it seems so perfect. And, you know, there was some growing and maturing that needed to take place in both of you in different ways, and that's happened. And within the next 2 months, it's like that energy comes back in. The breakup is over. It's time for an abundance connection starting at the full with each other. Okay, so some of you, there is like this connection that just couldn't happen, couldn't quite get off the ground, and now it's coming back in. This isn't somebody that, you know, really took advantage of you and hurt you and ripped your heart out and all those things. No, that's that Four of Pentacles, Seven of Swords energy that you have evolved beyond. Okay, you've evolved beyond that. If this is somebody coming back, it's like the relationship just couldn't move forward. Timing, issues, something in the way. And so we just let it go. And now you both, you know, have come into this energy of being mature, finally being in the same vibes, being able to come in together and come into a union that can last, that can happen, that isn't Seven of Pentacles. Okay, others of you, you know, with this Death card and the King of Cups, that is the end of the old, the Four of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords type of connections, and you know, you aligning to people who will love you and support you and be there for you. And some of you are going to make some really great new friends and connections at this job. So within 2 months, a door is opening on relationship, on money, or on job for you. Okay, so let's pull one final message. The signs you are receiving are messages from your angels. That's so beautiful. So you've been getting signs, synchronicities in your external reality that this energy is going to shift for you, that you were blocked, something didn't happen for purpose, for reason, and different relationships that have fallen away, like it's for purpose, it's for reason. It was low, oh my gosh, how perfect is that? Yes, it was low hanging fruit, okay? That's going to leave a very sour taste in your mouth. It was low hanging fruit. And now it's time for the sweet stuff to come in. So those are your messages. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care.